Hello, hello, and welcome back to Atlantis here in Cities Skylines. So we've made a pretty big change here on our last episode, and that's actually applying the self-sufficient specialization. Yeah, words. It's starting very well today. To our both of our suburbs in here, so this one and that one. First thing that happened, we lost all the population we had in the city, so that was the first impact there. Now the second thing that happened, we now have more people than we had before, so definitely it didn't make any negative impact in doing this big change here on our side. But today we have some other goals other than keep growing this and slowly getting to a higher population so we can add some high density buildings. I want to add some buses if this is... Yeah, we do have bus station. I just think we don't have the intercity buses yet. That's not exactly what I had in mind. So maybe it's better if we grow this a little bit further. I think that's what I will do here. Let's take a look at the main service. We do have, I think, good coverage for elementary school, which is alright. For high school, we are kind of in the yellow there, which means that we have almost capacity in here, but I think that's alright. For the moment, we don't need another one. Fire coverage, I think we've worked on this in a previous episode, and we could actually have another one just there. Why not? This will help all this area. Police stations, we have one in here. We might add another one in there just by the park entrance. Look how many people we have walking here. That's so good. By the way, something else that you might be noticing that happening here is that the color of the city is actually slightly different. And what happened is that I thought it was too dark, the previous recordings, and I didn't like that. So I've actually applied the loot that came with this map, and I think this is actually better now. So hopefully you think the same thing, but let me know in the comments if you think that the brightness now is good, or if you think this is too bright, and or if you thought what we had before was better. I like to see everyone using their bikes. We do have a policy citywide that get people using their bikes more often. So that's something that's good over there. But yeah, I do prefer the way it's looking right now. I think it's easier to see and it's easier to understand what's going on. But as we have to change things anyway, so we have a few options here. We can buy another tile and start building this way. I don't want to build that way yet. This one would give us more space. This one, not really, unless we add another junction here. But I don't want to build another junction there now. And this one, yeah, I don't want to build over there, but we still have this space here. How can we get from this side to that side without this looking weird? We could actually make this a T-junction somehow and get this road over there. Maybe we should try that. Let me see what I can do here. Let me see, make it a bridge, bring this one And that's much better. All right, I think this corner looks slightly better now. And yeah, zoning here is still slightly weird, but I think we'll survive that. Commercial buildings are coming this way, so that's good. And now we have another area here that we can start working on to increase our population, which since the beginning of the episode has gone up by 200. That's lovely. So I have to think about what's going to happen here. We have this main road that we that basically connects to the highway. So highway comes down here, have this roundabout that connects to this main road that comes this side. So we have a way to cross that's just in between these mountains and underneath the train line in there that we can go over there. So what I'm thinking is probably bringing this way, and we can build our new area in here. And I think that's what we will just do. I'll change things, the way I do things here a little bit. You know that I like to have multiple entrance and exits from the neighborhoods that we have. And the main reason why I do that is because it's safer to have multiple ways to get in and out of any place, really. And I like to bring this idea here to the game, so we always have multiple ways to get in or out a neighborhood. Let's say there is a fire here, in here, and there is no way for you to get out, so that's dangerous. But I'll try this out. Let's see how this goes. I think sometimes it's nice to just play around and see what we can do. We can play with what we have here and be happy. So I'll just slope this down. I think I'll do the same thing. I've been doing this on every single road that we have here, mainly because everything is on different levels. Some areas are higher than the others, and these just help us. Slope objects just help us make things look a little bit more seamless. There we go. I think this would be a great start for this area. We can also think about this. I might change this entrance to there, and then we add some other area in here. Let's do it. For services in this area, we do have medical clinic in there. Cemetery is kind of okay at the moment, so no need to add anything else. Probably a fire station somewhere in here would be good. Police station, we definitely need one in here as well. Just pay attention that I'm doing this on the side roads, not on the main road, so we don't back it up. Now school, high school might be a good idea to add another one here. Looking at demand over there, it's almost at capacity, so yes. Elementary school, I think I'll do it just so this area has enough coverage, and I want to put it just there so it gives us access to anyone living in that area too. And parks, so what can we do in regards to parks over here? Actually, we need to do a lot more parks if we want to make things better in here. But I'll do a botanical garden, and that'll be right here, so you can see it from the bridge over there. And what else can we do? Maybe this Japanese garden around this area, or maybe even here. So we cover all these houses over there. I think that'd be nice to have. And yeah, that's all good. Now, if we want to keep the self-sufficient building, we need to zone this before we actually add any zoning, basically. And I will do just that. I think that's perfect for what we need. And then we set up specialization. I'm really struggling with this word today. Now, I mentioned that I want to do some pathways in here just to make things more interesting, and while we wait for this area to grow, let's do just that. Some people are already visiting the Botanical Gardens, and what I said about like being on the bridge, let's just kind of get into the camera and show you around, maybe from here. As you can see, when you're coming from the bridge here, you can see the Botanical Gardens in there, and this is quite nice view. So yeah, pretty happy with that and how this is looking so far. This area now, this is kind of interesting, especially because of the way the land is. So I don't think I'll use it straight away, but what I think I'll do, I'll add some more roads in here, and I'll actually do some more industry, just because we do need industry, and this is kind of urgent for our city, so I'll get that in there. And maybe in here too. So that is a little corner there that we can use, so let's use it. I think we don't have water for everything, so let's go all the way around like so. And this is resolved, at least for a minute. And yeah, this will bring more people to the city, and you see this area filling up. So let's take a look at how this goes. And oh, I forgot something. Before we do that, we need to change this to giveaway. This one we need to change to giveaway. And I want to do, where is our asymmetrical road? If I can find it. Oh, we have the protected bike lanes now, which is nice. Is this two-way road with, that's the one that I like. So I'll choose this one in here. And for this area, I'll choose the same in there. So this would be slightly better for us. And then we need to do dedicated turning lanes here and there. And that should be all that we need, really. Do we have a fire station in here? Yes. Oh yeah, I did fire station and police station over there. Yeah, I guess this is already almost built. So let's wait a little bit here and see how everything goes. Okay, so there are quite a few buildings that have leveled up in here and some new buildings that came to this area. There's a lot of people walking here on the roads, which is pretty nice to see. I love seeing how they all walk throughout the city. And it makes me think that this main road here could be bicycle friendly as well. We have 5,400, so we are almost at the next milestone. I think this will just be a second before we actually level up, so let's wait for that. Before we get that, I probably forgot to remove the traffic lights from here, so let's fix that. Make these give way and then dedicated turning lanes. Oh, there we go, big town. So we now have the campus area, taxation policies, we have more unique buildings, we have the Intercity bus, and a few more things here. So nice, I like that. But before we go any further, let's do that. And that is pretty good. We seem to need a little bit of power and all that sort of stuff, but I'll take a look at that later on because I do want to add some Intercity buses in here. And the place where I want to do this is actually around here. I'm just not sure which roads I will use there. In here, I want an Intercity bus station. Maybe this one. Which one is this? This is the bus depot. All right. So this has some noise pollution, so we might need to take a look at this house so they don't complain too much about it. I could go closer to the end of the road so we don't have too many issues, and I think that's exactly what I'll do over there. And from here, I want to do, I don't know if I want to do a road in there, which I think I will. I want to connect those two roads there, like this. Is that too steep? No, I think that's quite nice in there. All right. So I don't know why all these buildings disappear all of a sudden, but you know, that's fine. And now we have high density buildings as well. That'll be quite nice. So I'll start with the high density commercial in here, and I'll probably want to extend this area for this neighborhood. So all these buildings here, they are under the same policies that we have. And I do like how green these all look now. Look at that. It's looking much better already. If you look at this, you can see the difference of the buildings. It's a little more grayish, and here you have all this green on the rooftops because the buildings have leveled up a little bit. So yeah, that's nice. I quite like it. Now we have a way to get Intercity buses, and we have a way to actually get our own buses. So I'll go with the biofuel bus depot, and for this one I think I'll go right there, and then we can add some bus lines. Again, looking at the bus, we will definitely start it over here, maybe over there on the corner, and leaving the terminal. You know what, I'll start on this side. I think I want to get into this. I want 3 lines here, one here, one there, actually 4, and one there. we'll keep an eye on this, see how that goes, and if this is working or not. But yeah, give it some time and we'll see what happens here. This area, we could add a few more buses, like bring it over here. But I don't know, I think they have some options to walk and that'll be enough for what we need there. But definitely good stuff. And as you can see, we have buildings level up again because of public transportation. And that's what we want to see. So pretty good stuff. We still need more industrial, so maybe it's time to get some offices in some areas in here. Oh, there's quite a lot of people walking there. They're all coming from the bus station, which is quite full. Nice. So let's take a look at our buses and make sure that we have enough buses in those lines. Oh, a lot of people using those. Let's start with this one, which is the busiest one. So we definitely need more vehicles in there. I think 1, 2 more would be quite enough. And this one is the one that goes into the other side there, which is nice. Let's go into this one, which is the one that goes to the island. And oh, there's quite a lot of people. So definitely I'll get up to 5. That should be good. We have a lot of people in here, which is the bus exchange. So hopefully this will help us. As you can see, our goal here is to keep this to like as low as possible. And we do need to unbunch these buses. So as you can see, this might be enough to clean this stop out. So looks good. We still have some people in there, but I think this will work out. We'll take a look at this later. Next one is the red one that goes through this whole area here. And all buses are full. We just have 2, so probably 1 more might be enough, but this stop is full, so 2 more. And let's see how that goes. Let's take a look at the last one, which is this one. And this one is the industry one. All right, we have just 1 bus there. We have this stop full, and I think it's because they are too far away apart. So I think having 2 buses in there would actually, maybe 3 to be honest. Otherwise, this would take too long for buses to arrive here and actually get people to their destination. But I think I'm happy with this now. We are carrying 626 residents per week and 45 tourists per week. That's more than I expected, to be honest. And this bus station here is pretty busy. I love it. Pretty happy with how this is at the moment. I think it's worth adding a new path connection in here, so they have an extra option to get where they want instead of walking all around here. I can see a few people walking that way, so this will cut their time walking, and that will be beneficial for all of us. But yeah, this is quite nice actually. I'm happy with the outcome there on this bus stop. This looks great. There is still a little bit of landscaping that we need to do, adding some trees, making the keys over there, but I think we'll get to that in time. I also do hope that my voice is a little bit better now. After some feedback that it was a little bit too low, I've checked some of my settings in here and did some changes, trying to make sure that this is a little bit better for everyone. Hopefully it is. If it's not, let me know in the comments. Just seeing that we definitely need a key over there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the outcome so far and happy to see how this new area is looking now. I think we definitely are going with the right thing when we chose to go with the self-sufficient buildings. I think that's exactly what I wanted. So if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye!